to an episode of Super Reaction Bros. I'm Chris.
I'm Christopher.
And on today's episode, we're taking a look at the official trailer, the first official trailer for, well, X-Men Dark Phoenix. So it seems that they're just going to be calling it Dark Phoenix. Let's go over like one thing that was announced recently before we started recording this, which was that Fox made this big announcement about some delays. So
a lot of delays.
So like like Alita got pushed to Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Deadpool's gonna get PG-13 in December.
Yeah.
Deadpool 2. Gambit once again got pushed, this time to March of 2020.
Yeah.
And Dark Phoenix got pushed from Valentine's Day of next year to June 7th. So yeah, Fox is being really weird right now.
No, what really shifted all of them was Deadpool. Because they had everything set up, but they said that once they announced Deadpool, everything else shifted. They had to shift all their other movies.
Yeah.
So it was because of Deadpool, with them coming out with the PG-13 version in theaters in December, which shifted a lot of them. Because they having so much trust in bringing it back to theaters as a PG-13. So it's like they have a lot of...
Because that's going to be the version, they're going to be showing stuff like FX.
Yeah, well, at the same time... Yeah, exactly. But at the same time, pretty much, they have so much trust in Deadpool that's what they're hoping that it's going to bring in some good money. So that's how come they're doing what they're doing.
And honestly, it could get a PG-13. There's just a couple stuff they can take out. Like the deaths of all of his X-Force team members. Sorry, spoilers. But anyways, this picks just like with First Class was 60s.
Yeah.
Days of Future Past, the past part was 70s. And Apocalypse, which I saw last night as of this recording, and I actually thought it was good.
Mm-hmm.
Was 80s. This one is, I would assume, 90s.
Yeah, I would assume like early 90s or so, from what I've been hearing.
Yeah.
I forgot to ask you, did you like that scene at the end where they had their 90s outfits kind of on by the end of it?
I liked it, but I didn't like Cyclops' visor. When we see screenshots of this, they switch it to the old school original X-Men movie.
Yeah, that's what it looks like that, but it looks like they're also switching back to the classic X, pretty much, the big yellow X.
Yeah, from
that's what
you can probably post up from the new X-Men comic.
Yeah, for the new X-Men comic, that's what they're doing, which kind of is disappointing because it's like the way they ended the last film. You're hoping, okay, that's gonna lead into this.
It could be those could be their training outfits, for all we know.
Who knows?
Okay, so we're
getting off track.
So this picks up, I would assume, 10 years later or a decade later in the 90s
or
now.
sometime
where
later.
Now Sophie Turner playing Jean Grey has to deal with the Dark Phoenix. Something that was teased amazingly in X2.
Oh, yeah.
Shit upon in X3. Oh, God. Good Lord. I was telling my coworkers yesterday that on Discord chat that, you know what? What disappointed me most about X3 was, the delivery of Phoenix. X2 gave that great tease.
Yeah.
And then X3 just didn't deliver, and that's what made it worse.
But in Apocalypse, they brought it out really well. They did a good job at it. They did a good job. Because you saw that brief glimpse, pretty much, of the Phoenix and stuff like that, and that's where they got rid of it. And that's where they stopped it. But now, hopefully, we get it right. They said
they have to get it right.
Well, they stated pretty much how they're going to go as close as they can to the comics, because we all know that at a certain point in the comics, it took place in space. So they're taking a huge chunk of that out, or trying to merge it in a way where it works all on Earth.
Do you want to talk about who's writing and directing this?
Have fun.
Simon Kinberg, who's been with the X-Men series for a while now, X-Men movie series for a while now, is a really hit or miss guy. He wrote Mr. and Mrs. Smith, but then he wrote X3. He wrote Days of Future Past, but then he wrote Jumper. He wrote the Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes movie, but then he did This Means War.
Yeah.
So he is a serious mixed bag on this, but from what I've heard, he's been wanting to really do this.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it just captures the original concept Singer wanted for his version of X3, pretty much.
Yeah, because the closest we ever got to something we could watch was the animated series. That was the closest you ever got to.
Oh, that was good.
That was the closest you were going to get to where it was directly from the comics.
And he's writing and directing this one, so let's check this out.
Let's just check this out. We've been talking way too much. So here we go for the official first trailer for Dark Phoenix. So here we go.
You think you can fix me?
Jean, you are not broken.
Debatable.
The mind is a fragile thing. It takes only the slightest tap to tip it in the wrong direction.
Charles, what did you do?
I had to keep her stable. I protected her.
From the truth?
Oh, that she killed her parents.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck! Oh!
There's another word for that. I came looking for answers.
Oh.
She goes to him first.
You feel like you don't belong here. You don't.
Oh, yeah, her character.
They can't begin to comprehend what you are.
She's changing.
And what?
You didn't come here looking for answers. You came here looking for permission. Jean,
Oh, fuck!
she's all rage,
Damn, you see it in her eyes.
Nice.
So cool.
pain. It's all coming out at once. Jean lost control, but she's still our friend. This is your fault, Charles.
Oh
The
shit.
world is on the brink. I'm sorry I didn't stop you sooner. You're always sorry, Charles. And there's always a
Oh.
speech. And nobody cares. There's still hope. Don't do this.
The right to fear me.
I've seen evil. And I'm looking at it now.
Yeah, they're just calling it Dark Phoenix.
Dark Phoenix with the X at the end, the way they have it.
You know what's funny? The funniest thing about this, the new movies saga, because essentially Days of Future Past rebooted everything, is that it's so weird where Magneto goes back and forth between being a bad guy, being a good guy, being a good guy, being a bad guy.
Yeah, it is.
Now he's back in the bad guy side, or just like in his Magneto. Like,
No, I
persona?
think here he's like in the middle, because it looks like he's slowly. If you can look at where he's at, he's slowly starting up the Brotherhood. Where he's just like Charles is. He's bringing them in to protect them, to keep them safe, stuff like that. That's what it looks like. And she thinks that, or unless she knows what Xavier did, so she goes to him.
What exactly did he do?
It looks like, because remember what they tried doing in the other X-Men films, right? Where they said that he tried to secure it. Remember, he kept it in a little ball in her back of her mind. So I'm thinking, like they said, she wiped some of her memories of what she did and also balled it away, but now it wants to escape. And now it's like everybody's finding out what he did to her. It's like he feels really bad. He should have just let it come out naturally instead of balling it up, because I think that's what they're going with.
Yeah,
here.
and that persona got pissed. So now...
It got pissed, and now it's like it's exploding out of her. And a lot of them are not liking what Charles did. I'm pretty sure he has his reasons, but now he's like doubting himself.
Honestly, I kind of wish they stuck with like Apocalypse costumes, to be honest.
That's what I said.
I don't know, like the new X-Men costumes look very out of place for this movie. They look cool, but like if I'm going to a convention, cool.
Yeah, that's why like I said, that's why I had to get your thoughts, because I was like, after seeing like screenshots, I'm sitting there going, oh, don't tell me they're dropping what they teased at the end of Apocalypse.
Yeah, I would have preferred the other costumes.
I would have preferred that, and then maybe something happens where they have to revert back to these outfits by the end of the film or something. That would understand. You just see that transition of, they realize maybe, we need new costumes, or it's like these are new uniforms or something. But it's just very interesting.
Yeah, that's part that's interesting about that. What else? Oh, I had something else. I don't remember. Oh no. Yeah, apparently somebody dies.
It looks like somebody does die.
Or if that's the opening of the funeral for Havoc.
That's probably what it is.
Sorry,
spoilers. It's probably that's what it is. It's probably opening up to the funeral of Havoc, pretty much. They're just setting up to make it seem like somebody else is gonna die.
Yeah, they.
But it's like I said here, what I really like, what I've noticed here, is that it's like it's focused. She's the main focus, and that's the whole point of it. It's not that like in the other X-Men movie, oh, she was just oh, she was just attached with. No. Here, she's the main focus. She's the main protagonist. She's the one we have to watch. You know, and I like that. I love the look they have in her eyes. They give her, you know, the little things. You know, I'm hoping that they give her maybe somewhat close to what her look is as the Dark Phoenix, or even just the Phoenix overall, as close as possible without, you know, it being directly from the comics. Even if it's directly from the comics, that'd still be badass.
Yeah, but for the most part, this looks good. Hopefully, this is on the good side of the Simon Kimber coin this time around.
Hopefully we get a good job with this film. Hopefully they do the story justice the way it should have done.
Technically, after this is just New Mutants, and after that is the MCU takes it over. So
to see where they go from there.
So they have to really strike hard. I just don't think it's a good idea to push it to June, because like, you know, beforehand Avengers comes out.
Well, again, who knows? Maybe they had to do a lot of reshoots because of now that the merger happened. They had to do a lot of reshoots to try to end it a certain way. Maybe, who knows? I don't know.
But they had a solid release date after the reshoots. That just doesn't make any sense.
We'll see.
I don't know. I guess Marvel just trying to compete pretty much with just having all the money in summer. I guess that's all they're trying to do, really. That's what it feels like to me.
Yeah, it does.
But other than that, if you're new to the channel, you hit the like button. If you want to talk some more about stuff like this, comment down below. If you want to share us around, share it around. And if you like us just a little bit more than anybody else when it comes to talking about comic book movies, hit that subscribe button down below and hit that bell icon as well.
Let us know what you guys thought of this trailer. Is this something that you definitely want to wait for another trailer to see a little bit more? Or, you know, is already having you sucked in? What parts from the saga, from the Dark Phoenix saga, would you want to see in this? I mean, that character also, who's the Jessica Chastain. Did they explain who she's playing?
I never. You know what? Honestly, I never looked it up.
But anyway, you know, he's looking that up because that was like one character that had me curious about. But like I said, any favorite moments you wouldn't mind seeing them add in this film? I mean, yeah, we can't have the space parts.
It doesn't say. It just says her name is Smith.
Interesting. Because it feels like she's playing. They're hinting her as another role. But anyways, like I said, just let us know what you guys thought of this trailer. It's something that you definitely wouldn't mind checking out, or again, you just want one for another one. Let us know in the comments down below. Put down what you thought of our reaction overall to this trailer. But most importantly, thank you for watching.
So until next time, I'm Chris.
I'm Christopher.
And this has been a very X-Men filled episode of SRB.
See ya
later.
Hey guys, thanks for watching.
If you want to check out our previous reactions,
as well as our other shows,
click the playlist down below.
And if you want to check us out in the social universe,
you can check us out on Twitter,
as well as Stardust,
@SuperReactBros.